Hey everybody, welcome back. It's the Strega Mystica. Are you an Italian or Sicilian who's confused by the difference between the magical stuff that our ancestors did and the absurd New Age books peddling neo-pagan narratives that just don't seem to match up with your memories of your grandparents or your great-grandparents, your aunts or uncles? But there's a reason for that, and they don't want you to know. From the Afro-Sicilian and Southern Italian perspective, you see our spiritual tradition, our esoteric worldview is a way of being, a way of moving through and expressing ourselves in the cosmos. It's a way of self-mastery and cultivation of relationships that are relationships with the plants, the mycelium, the planets and stars, the elements, the spirits that share this world with us, and the way that we work in our daily lives. It's the way that we cook. It's the way that we entertain one another, the way that we welcome folks into our home and encounter folks on the street. And it's our taking on the mantle of fostering an ever-deepening relationship with our ancestors, those folks on whose shoulders we stand so that we can become their hands and their feet and their voice in this world, on this side of the veil. Religion, by contrast, has nothing to do with our culture or ethnicity. Religious is a series of beliefs and superstitions based on primitive myths and legends, and often manipulative tales that have been used to oppress and control and marginalize people. So in the modern world, there's some intersectionality there. Certainly, neo-paganism has taken upon itself the major task of trying to create something new, something healthier, something more holistic, an expression that intersects the religious ideology with an esoteric worldview, and that works for some people. And it's certainly okay if that works for you. But it should never be misrepresented as the way that ancient Italians and Afro-Sicilians expressed their magic, because that is unsupported mythology. It's not who we are, it's cultural appropriation, and it needs to stop. And of course, social media doesn't always make it easier, because there are people out there growing huge social media accounts by purporting to teach Italian esotericism, Italian witchcraft, Italian magic, and they're raking up the views on YouTube, raking up the views on TikTok. But the truth is, what they're sharing is not authentically Italian or authentically Sicilian. It's a sort of this conglomeration of New Age ideology, neo-paganism, and Italian American magical practice, largely based on Wicca.